Pretty cool, right? So they're all those like quick time event games, but with the really cool animation. Truly's Move, thanks for the follow. Nowalski, thanks for the follow. Adan62, thanks for the follow. Ladies Man, thanks for the follow. And P1 Judo Total, thanks for the follow. Welcome, guys. Okay, let's try one more time, and then I'm going to reset it if it doesn't work. This is so frustrating. I just want to update this thing and take off the parental take off the parental controls. Please work. There it goes. Finally. Let's see here. First gen 3. Does this mirror the Windex bottle at this angle look like a cola bottle? Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Do you have a smaller Pink Gorilla plushie keychain? My sister wants one. No, I was working on getting those made, and then I forgot. So I need to do that again. Because I think those would sell like crazy if we had a... Could you imagine, like, here. Let me show you. This is what I'm envisioning, okay? Hold on. Alright, so, could you imagine we have our beloved Attack Gorilla plushie. Sorry. Our Attack Gorilla plushie. Imagine this, but made small, like this. Imagine this isn't Kirby, but it's a Pink Gorilla plushie. Would that be cool or what? I would buy one. A video of me jumping into mini gorillas. Oh, dang it. Hold on. The gorilla got stuck at a weird angle. There it goes. Was that Dragon's Lair trilogy? Yeah, it is. I don't know if Radical Reggie ever got a copy. Yeah, I'd buy one too. Well, I would probably buy thousands of them, actually, in an attempt to sell them. Alright, we're updating our 3DS now. Do you have the Nintendo Power Glove? We're all out right now. Soju Monster, thanks for the follow. Dante Kovac, thanks for the follow. Demon Fox, thanks for the follow. And Suma Alazimi, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Alright, system update done. The Limited Run Special Edition I pre-ordered months ago. Oh, uh-oh. Yikes. Alright. Cool. Now that we have updated the system, let's reformat it, and we'll be done. We'll be done with this one. That'll be another $100 in value. Format system memory, yes. Go. 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 Do it, please. Can PS4 be modified to run ROMs? I would be shocked if it couldn't, but I don't personally know. Is this a GameStop? Nope. Boom, 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 boom. Flacco Cake, thanks for the follow. Welcome. More info about this stream. Hey, JJ. Yeah, we're getting there. We're almost at the 10K value, folks. We're really getting there. I have all these other 3DSs that should be charged by now so we can test them out. Formatting complete. We did it. Everyone give yourselves a round of applause. We officially fixed this 3DS. It took a lot of effort. We had to remove the parental control. We had to clean out the pins. It was a whole mess, but we did it, guys. With your hard work. We were able to fix that 3DS. And that's exactly how. Boom. You did it, Cruz. You did it. Yeah, welcome, pal. You did it too, man. Alright, we just need to clean this sucker out, and we're good to go. Landover 109, thanks for the follow. Welcome, pal. Is that a new 3DS XL, though? No, we don't have any new 3DS XLs that are broken. We only have the regular-ass 3DS XL. Alright, dude. This has been a very, very productive night. Holy crap. Alright. let's check in on our other 3DS XL. This one, all that's left to do on it is to clean out this crappy stuff on the back. Gross. Is the store open right now? No, it's not. I never stream when the store's open because I don't want to like record customers or whatever. So yeah, I just stream after hours, which means I'm live every single night at 9:30. So our store closes at 9. However, tomorrow, Sunday, we close at 7, which means I'll be live at 7:30. So tomorrow is going to be the longest stream ever. I am Kaz. Thanks for the follow. Welcome, pal. I'm having a lot more trouble than I thought I would getting this stuff out. Are you at the store every day? Just about, Snoopville. Yeah, just about. I have this problem, man. I don't know. I think like a workaholic. Like I know it sounds like just a thing. I think it might be like a real problem.
You don't have any time to play all your games.
That's true. I don't. Yeah, I think that might be like a real problem because all I do is like, if I'm at home trying to like take the day off, I basically will just go to the gym, sleep in, and then come into work. I'm like, all I can think about is going to work. I just keep thinking about the potential like extra money you could be making. So yeah, I pretty much just go in all the time. Is it possible to replace batteries in a 2DS and 3DS? Yeah, it's really easy. I need to check into rehab for working too much. Yeah. All right, this is getting it off. Oh, yeah, this is actually like glue. This is gonna damage it doing it like this. I need like a plastic spudger. What are the most important tools to always have? Of course, like a good Phillips screwdriver, tri-wing, Q-tips, alcohol. One of these is really useful. Spudger. It's for like kind of prying open plastic clips and stuff without damaging it. Are you the only employee? No, I have like 7 employees. Or 6. We fired someone recently, but we're rehiring another guy, so it's going to be 7 soon, hopefully. Ah, jeez, look at that. Yeah. Oh, okay, this is doing it. Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah, someone put, like, hot glue on here or something. I don't know. Ugh. Come on. JJ, thanks for the follow. M7G, thanks for the follow. And Nightness 25, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome, guys. Yeah, maybe reheating this up is... Oh, I'm almost done, actually. I'm just gonna chip it off. Fuck it. We did it. Yeah. Oaksy, thanks for the follow. And Piggy Pie. And High Theater. And Greek Boy 9001. Thanks for the follows, guys. It's cool. We already got it. Why they fired? They were just really terrible at the job. We gave them a lot of time to learn, and they just never learned. That happened to another guy one time. The Crying Man, long ago. He was fired for the same reason. It was so weird because, like, we have some complex things that happen at the store. But some complex things that take a long time to learn, and it's understandable. But this guy, like, couldn't get the basics down. This other guy, like, for example, we hang everything in alphabetical order. And I would hand this guy like a copy of, let's just say, Pokemon for the DS, and he would just run up and just put it in the first hole he saw. Like, didn't even try. Like, didn't even consider alphabetic order. He's just like, yep, there it goes, it's up. It's like, what are you doing? Like, and this is like a month in, and I'm like, dude, like, how are you still, like, dumb? What is going on? I don't know. It was weird. Alright. Where did the other part of the 3DS go? There it is. Boop, 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 boop. He cried too much. That was also a problem. I don't think that's a fireable offense, but... Can you imagine Cody flipping out on employees? I don't really flip out too much. There was one time I flipped out on a guy and he quit. My intention was to fire him, but instead I was just kind of yelling, and then he quit. So that worked. Kian, thanks for the sub with Twitch Prime. Welcome, pal. Oh, damn it! What do you know? There's more stuff on the other side. And this stylus is not working on this. What's wrong with this stylus? It just fell out. No. Maybe I just didn't put it in all the way. Let's see. It absolutely is a fireable offense to cry too much. Well, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't imagine that. Oh, Jesus. I couldn't imagine that actually turning into a problem. Well, you're fired for being stinky. Aw, man. You hiring customer support gurus? I might be one. Yeah, like, that's my favorite thing to hire is just people who are really polite and upbeat. Energetic, upbeat, polite employees. That's the perfect thing. We'll teach you video game stuff later. For example, one of our new employees, Dino Girl, she doesn't, or Pebbles, excuse me. Well, she knows stuff, but she doesn't seem to know a ton of like the retro stuff, but she's definitely made an effort in learning it, and it's something you will learn. Luckily Google's there at your whim any moment to help you. Yeah. No, it's not Dino Girl. It's not. But the more important bit, which she does very well, is she's very energetic and very polite to customers. Yeah, Gugon is really oily, but it's cool. It'll survive. Alright, so this 3DS is almost done. Let's see, let me grab while we're waiting for this thing to kind of de-goo itself, what is next? Here we have a... Yeah, sorry, RJ, you have to be energetic. It makes people excited to be there. Shoot your goo, my dude. Nope. Absolutely. Oh! Alright, let's see what's going on with this guy. What? It said that... I don't understand this note. It says 3D slider can't notch off. 0 cost. I'm not sure what that means. Sure the guy wasn't dyslexic? What does that mean? The 3D slider is working and it does move. Let's see. The triggers are working. Everything seems to be working. One thing that I would have to do on this is replace this right here. This little rubber pad has a crack right here. 3D slider can lock in the off position. Oh, can it? Well, it's not locking there, so... Maybe it was and it unlocked itself? I don't know. Let's see here. Let's try some buttons. A, B, Y, X. Microphone works. I guess we'll test the internet? Oh, wait, sound. That's working. Does have an SD card? Okay. Votrake, thanks for the follow, and Blibtruth, and Katie, thanks for the follows, guys. Welcome. Parental controls again! They strike again! Alright, let's see here. What's our master key, folks? Let's see. Parental control. Forgot PIN. I forgot what I call my first pet. Let's pop in the inquiry number. Let's see here. January 1st. 11570934475. And our code is 50943. Master key confirmed. We just hacked it. Pick a code that cannot be easily guessed by others. No one would ever guess 4 zeros. Alright. Do you usually test cameras too? You know, I honestly completely forgot to test the cameras. I should do that. Oh, this is so many steps. You have to do all that parental code stuff, and then to remove the parental code, you have to connect to the internet and then let it sit for a minute to talk to the internet, and then you have to remove the code. Alright, gonna try to fix the slider since it won't lock. What do you mean? It's not supposed to lock. It stays in place. It's like, it stays wherever you put it, but it doesn't like, I don't know what you're saying actually. The real thing we're going to have to do is replace this thumbstick. That'll be easy, though. Why don't you make a check sheet? Because that seems like a lot of work. I know what needs to be done on this. Let's see. Test microphone 2. I already did. The fun way to test the microphone on the 3DS is just by blowing on it. On the main menu, everything will spin, depending on how much audio the mic's picking up. So blowing on it kind of blast the mic, and it will just be like woo, like zoom. It locks when you put it down in off position. I mean, it's. I don't understand what you mean. It locks like it's there, but you can then move it. I've owned a 3DS and I know exactly how they're supposed to be, and this is how it is. All right. I bought a 3DS the first day it came out, and then I just sat there not having fun with it because there's nothing to do. What if you were playing a game in a windy place? Would it do that? Yeah, dude. So, Melvin, this thing happened to me, dude. I was playing Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney on the 3DS. And on part of Ace Attorney, what you have to do is put down this, like, you're supposed to take fingerprints, right? So you're supposed to tap to, like, put down this powder and then blow on the microphone to blow the powder away and reveal the fingerprint. However, I was, like, on a bus or something, so it just kept blowing. And it wouldn't let me, I couldn't progress. I just had to, like, sit there and just be like, okay, I guess I'm not playing anymore. It sucked. Alright, let's test the camera real quick. Here we go! Alright, that camera's working. My god, it looks terrible. Inner camera. Oh, god, I look terrible. Okay. Thanks for making me test that camera. You remind me what I look like. Do you live at the store? No. I have a house. Lumpy Brewster, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Okay, cool. So we gotta let it sit for like 1 second. Let its internet talk to itself. Update it. Reformat it. Remove the parental code. Then we're good to go. We got some more value here, it looks like. Oh, whoa. I'm getting ahead of myself. We gotta test out a game. Let's try Bravely Default. Hey, Ishman. Now it's broken. What? Oh, because it saw my face? Okay, very funny. Did you finally buy a house? No. There we go. You missed the little TV with PS2 games running? I got it right here. I might move on to those pretty soon. Alright, Bravely Default worked instantly, so that's a good sign. How much is Bravely Default? That one's 30. Bravely Second is much less. I wasted so much time on this game. Alright, let's go ahead and remove that parental code and we're good to go. One, two, three, four. Boop. Is the store yours? Yeah, that's right. Jikamon? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear all settings. Oh my god! Apparently it still hasn't acquired all the data yet. In the meantime, while I wait for it to communicate with its servers or whatever the hell it's doing, I am going to get the replacement thumbstick that we need. So, be right back. I'm also going to go to the bathroom, so I'll be gone for like a minute, okay? Be right back, guys. Webs90, thanks for the follow. Welcome, pal. Here we go. Proud Aussie 08, thanks for the follow. Alright, I am back. Hopefully it's communicated enough now that we can remove that parental lock and finally do our thing. How much do OG 3DSs go for? I think this is 70, I think. I think that's correct. Do not quote me on that. Let's see here. Parental change. Please remove. Remove pin, please. Are you serious? It still hasn't done enough communicating, I guess, because it won't let me remove it still. No, Ponyboy, I'm sorry. We don't sell online. Let's see. Do you think asking Kelsey's going to have a different answer? How do you see the retro gaming industry going forward since all the console manufacturers are going online? Sorry, wait. Going forward since all the console manufacturers are going all online? I think gaming's gonna I don't know, maybe I'm being too pessimistic, but I think gaming's gonna be just a nightmare in the future. It's just gonna be terrible. Just, mobile games are just, like, too profitable. These games that are just, like, you know, just kind of dopamine hits in your head that just charge you out the ass, and they don't actually have, like, any cool experiences. I think those are gonna be just everywhere. And it's going to be a really terrible future. They just make too much money. Mr. Ekted, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub, bro. And X Motions, thanks for the follow. Ace Napster, Nabus, Ziffy, thank you guys for the follows on Twitch. Welcome, everybody. Okay. You think it's done enough talking yet? I've been waiting forever. Come on, man. Please. Please. Alright, let's try it again. Maybe it's ready now. General Marcus, thanks for the follow. Yo, it's Bugatti. Thanks for the follow. And S87 Spectre. Let's see. Yeah, it still says it hasn't communicated enough. Here's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try to do an update. And then maybe then it will work.
Digital downloads is all fun and games until you want a refund.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy to me. It's weird to me that like digital games are in a lot of they're more expensive because they're not used, but you know what I mean. Like you buy a game for $60 and then you're just kind of stuck with it forever, which is really fair to the developers if I'm being honest. Because I hear all these games cost like just ungodly amounts of money to produce, so that's probably a lot better for them. But yeah, I don't know. I hope the future of gaming's cool, but I kind of don't have high hopes. Especially if it goes to gaming as a service. That's going to be so annoying. Like Stadia. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that would be so annoying. Like I have problems now with like YouTube and Netflix, and it's just a video. It's not like a back and forth inputs kind of back and forth thing that needs to be like, you know, quick and everything. Like, you know, I know, okay, so this is kind of corny a lot of times because it's not related, but, you know, people will be like, we're not going to Mars, we're not getting self-driving cars, they can't even make the hand washers work. And it's like, well, those are kind of different things. But here's not a different thing. Netflix, streaming video, and streaming video games. Like, if Netflix isn't working properly all the time, there's no way on earth streaming video games is going to work all the time. It's gonna suck. Especially peak times, man. Like, I don't know. Have you ever played, like, you know, the new Call of Duty? Try multiplayer day one. What do you know? It doesn't work. Smash Bros. What do you know? It doesn't work. What about when everyone's trying to play the hot new game at the exact same time off of that service? And I keep hearing that, like, 5G is going to fix it, but then I saw that Marquise Brownlee, he was kind of explaining how 5G works and everything and how fast it actually is, and it's pretty mind-blowingly fast. However, this guy was kind of showing, like, the range of it. They had this node, and then the guy just, like, stands behind a building, seriously, probably, like, 30 feet away from the node, and his internet speeds just dropped off a cliff. It's like, yeah, I don't know. We need way better internet first. But yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, Metal just did the math on that, and like I didn't exactly like his math because he was calculating if you're running 4K. Yeah, if you're running 4K, you could only play 20 minutes a day. But I think most people would probably run 1080p. They wouldn't run the 4K games. Because first off, running the 4K games is a higher subscription tier with Stadia, but also a lot of people don't even have like 4K TVs. Some people might just be playing on their phone. Why on earth would you play in 4K on your phone? You know, I think most people would probably do 1080p, in which case it would be a lot less. PRGE is 100% moving to August. We got an email about it. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Please finish communicating. I just want to update you. I just want to remove your parental code. I am so tired. Thanks for the follow. Very appropriate name. Welcome, pal. And also King Dre Boy and Connor Herms and Mel Chisky. Thanks for the follows, guys. Welcome. Yeah, 4K TVs are cheap. It seems like people think they're expensive. I don't know. Maybe not. Just my group of people I talk to, I guess. Oh my goodness, it's still not working. It still will not let me remove the code. It says, you have to wait until we've communicated some data. It's like, I don't know how much more time you need, man. I'm going to restart it. That might do it. Hey, Danielle. Cookie Momster, thanks for the follow. And Shattered Ghost, welcome, guys. Didn't they remove the online for the DS like a couple years ago? Yeah, but this is a 3DS, dude. So that's still around. Yeah, I'm going to restart it. Thanks, Brim. But actually, it's updating right now, which I thought I already did. It must have gotten interrupted when I ran to the bathroom or something. I don't know what's happening. Are you a Nintendo man? I like Nintendo and Xbox and PlayStation. I like everything. Don't really like playing on computer that much, but... J-Bones, thanks for the follow. Welcome, dude. PlayStation or Xbox? I'd probably pick Xbox. I mean, PlayStation definitely has like way better exclusives, but I like the controller so much on the Xbox, and it's just kind of what I've been on forever. I got all my achievements, man. Oh, I have to get up and stretch. This thing's updating. It's gonna take a little while. Oh, hey! While we're waiting, we can finish cleaning this. What games do I play? I really like indie games mostly. That's why I think I've spent a lot of time on my Switch lately. Like Enter the Gungeon and the Untitled Goose Game, etc. Hey, what's up, Wavy Brandon? Nice to see you, pal. Gee Willikers, Wavy Brandon. So nice to see you. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright, that's going to be 3DS number 2. Mission accomplished. While we're waiting on this one, why don't we knock out something easy? What do we got here? Alright, so right here we have a PS2 controller. I know, they're the worst. But look at this. This cap spins for some reason. It's really hard to play a game if you press up and your fucking thumb, like, slides out like crazy. So let's go ahead and try to fix this while we're waiting for this stupid 3DS to update. Hey, Forever Free. Welcome, pal. Manbear Pig, thanks for that follow. Welcome. I did already add the 3DS value. Not this one, but I added the other one's value. That's a modded controller? No, I think it's broken, dude. Why would you mod it that way? It's like harder to play. Forever Free, thanks for the follow. Welcome. And also Zio Choros, thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome. I don't know why this song is on there. That's a bad song. Why mod a PS2? I have no idea. I've never seen a modded PS2 controller. They're not fun to work with, man. They are not fun to do maintenance on at all. Whew. All right, there we go. Okay, we've gotten to the inside. Let's see what's wrong with that joystick. I hope it's not what I think it is. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so the way the joysticks work... Let me see if I have a replacement. Yeah, here we go. So the way the joysticks work, you'll notice that the inside of the joystick is kind of shaped like an oval. And the oval bit will slide directly onto an oval pin. There we go. Fits perfect. Well, this one somehow miraculously shattered on the inside. So there's nothing. There's nothing there. It had no grip, so it couldn't hold down at all. So yeah, simply replace the cap. I'm going to put it back in place. And before we go, we're going to add some foam. So the let's see, the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 2 controllers are set up in like a really stupid way. So you have your circuit board here, right? And all of your buttons interact with this like weird like silicone like membrane thing, right? And to actually communicate with the circuit board between what buttons you press and the actual chip that like interprets that data, it uses this little bit here. So each one of those pins corresponds to a different button, and then it communicates with the board here. But as you can see, it's not connected. It's actually just like pressed together. There's a piece of foam that holds this down into place instead of being soldered onto the board like every other controller in existence. So what'll happen is, over time, this piece of foam wears out, and it can no longer press the connection against the board, and the connection no longer exists. That'll result in like random inputs being hit, because basically the thing isn't touching the board all the way. It's like they're sliding in between each other. So it's just all messed up. So basically what I do is pull out the old foam, pop in some new foam, and then put the old one back on top. Yeah, it's like it's built to be obsolete. Honestly, it's seriously like it's built to fail. Ponyboy, thanks for the follow. Sid the Killer, thanks for the follow. And Flycrack, thank you guys for the follows on Twitch. Welcome, guys. Do I own the store? Yes, I do. Welcome. I actually have 2 locations. Planned obsolescent is the design. I hate it, dude. It's messed up. How many stores do you have? Black Mamba says. I have 2 stores, Black Mamba. Very funny, Gladiator. Both of them are in Seattle. Yeah, sorry, we're over on the West Coast. Alright, so we got this PS2 controller mostly back together. Gotta pop these screws back in. Can you tell us why you love Kelsey's? What? No! Thank you for the educational stream, man. This is cool. Thanks, Nye. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oops. Get that screw back in there. Yeah, well, I hear GM Ninjon says, I wish one of these stores was in Texas, but Seattle is very advantageous. Isn't there a ton of stores in Texas? Like a crazy amount of stores there? Let's see here. The triggers. Don't worry. Truly smooth. Don't worry, dude. I got it. So this is actually something I did on purpose, leaving the triggers out like this, because it makes them harder to put together. And you can put them in from the outside. Let me show you. Let's see here. So it just makes it easier to put all back together. And I recommend you do that as well. Just on the PS2 controller, not on the PS3 controller. Alright, so there you go. First up, R1. Ta-da! We did it. Sly19, thanks for the follow. Totally Not Kronos, thanks for the follow. And Attack of the Bear, thanks for the follows, guys. Alright, we did it. How much value is that again? 25. That's a good thing I fixed that too, because it looks like we are out of PS2 controllers. So... Also, I sold, I don't know about this store. We'll see. Last night we fixed 5 PS2s. I brought 2 to the other store, and we sold one of them over there. Let's see. We'll see if we sold any here today. Alright, value is updated. Let me see if we sold any here. That'll be cool. Please tell me we did. Oh, we didn't sell any here today. Good job, Kelsey. Kelsey worked here today. Not even selling the PS2s I fixed? Come on, Kels. Get it together. Thank you for the update, Flock. Let's see, we need... I need to do $5.91 a day? Oh my god, that's gonna be hard. Native Hatchet, thanks for the follow. Alright guys, let's see if this is finally ready to have its parental control removed. It kept saying that it needed to talk to its server. I don't know. But literally its piece of advice is like, go back to the home menu and just wait. Like, what the fuck? Just do what you need to do. Finally, it's going away. Looks like a bug. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Grizzlehorn, thanks for the follow. Welcome, dude. Alright, parental controls are removed. Last thing we have to do. Last thing. Actually, let's reformat it, and then the last thing we have to do is replace the circle pad on it. That'll be really easy to do, though. Reformat already. When do you sleep? I don't. Thanks for the cheer, Sammy McSamface. Sammy, you crazy. 3, 2... I'll wait another minute. What kind of store is this? Hey, Middle Leg, we sell video games and video game accessories. I'll tell you what. We have new stuff, old stuff, imported stuff, everything. What's the most prized game you own? I don't collect games. But right now, I guess our most prized game in the store would be Star Fox Super Weekend. It's a competition cartridge for the Super Nintendo that sells for $1,000. And I believe someone's coming in to buy it tomorrow, actually. So, yeah. You got a music playlist or what? No, I don't. Let's see here. Do you buy old games? We do, Middle Leg, we do. Hey, Middle Leg, that's very funny. Alright. This 3DS is looking pretty darn good. Let's turn her off. Good night. Alright, now all we gotta do is replace the thumbstick. Really easy to do. Here we go.
I made Nintendo ask me anything. Ha 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 ha.
Sammy? Let's see here. Can you fix GameShark corrupted games? I've never heard of that, no. Have you ever played any game competitively? Yeah, so I can tell you guys the story of when I went to EVO. It was pretty epic. So, back at EVO, I joined to play Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U. It was way back then, right? Bagel Toads, yeah. So yeah, I went to play Super Smash Brothers, and the night before, you know, we're all out drinking, of course, because we're not we're all out drinking, of course, and I happened to run into the dude. We happened to run into the dude that we're going to be fighting against tomorrow. Who did I main? Well, you'll hear. So I happened to run into the guy I was supposed to be competing against the next day, right? Crazy. He gives me like a business card that he wrote on like a playing card. He just like wrote his Twitter address and stuff. So immediately I started to talk shit because I was just really drunk and being a jerk. It was fun. I'm just like, you're going down, dude. You don't even stand a chance. Don't even show up. I don't know why you would, you know. I don't know. I was being a total jerk, right? Some details I forgot to mention. I did not bring a controller to play. I forgot it at home. And I also, not only did I forget to bring my controller, but I also was too hungover to show up to my match the next day. So this guy where I was talking all this crap to the night before, I didn't even show up to face him, and I was instantly disqualified. So That was my Evo career, my competitive gaming career, and that was the end of it. I think I probably would have won if I did show up, but, you know, I guess we'll never know for sure, but, you know, you guys know I would have, right? The only way to win is to not play. Let's see. How much did you pay for a triple bundle? Wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry. We don't give any prices over the phone or the internet. But you're welcome to bring it in for trade-in any day, buddy. Bug fixed at a current stream value of 930. You'll need to make 443 a day. Really? That's tough, man. Alright, I almost got all the screws. The original 3DS uses way too many screws. It's ridiculous. Yeah, undefeated, that's true. Absolutely undefeated. Although my friend Paul, he competed. And he got in, I think, like 36th place? I can't remember. That sounds not that good, right? But it kind of is, because there was a lot of people competing. He got in like 36th place for Guilty Gear. I forget which version. But it was whatever that current version of Guilty Gear was. Paul's like an actually good video gamer. I hate playing against him because he's the only one of my friends that I play Smash with that can beat me. I guess Kelsey can beat me too, actually. But Kelsey and I will go back and forth. Paul will win every single time. He's ridiculous. Oh, I never said who my main is. Pit. I like Pit. You should put the online sales and prices shit in your info. I did at one point, but no one ever read it, so it didn't matter. Techno Newt, thanks for the raid. Welcome, pal. Welcome, people from Techno Newt's stream. How you guys doing tonight? Alright, so let's pull out this old one. See, look at this old one. Just touching it, like, the rubber disintegrated in my hand. It's gross. I need some tweezers, one sec. Can you tell some stories? Sure. Would you like to hear about when I got the Nintendo World Championship cartridge? Everyone heard that story last night. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you guys about acquiring the store, wasn't I? I did tell that last night as well. Wait, let's see here. I traded in 5 useless PS3 FIFA games for an original PS3 controller and Gears of War 3, I think, or God of War 3, duh. At a store locally, paid $10 total. Got FIFAs for free. Good deal? Yeah, that sounds like a too good to be true deal, dude. That's crazy. Why is the store called Pink Gorilla Games? Well, it was originally called Pink Godzilla Games, and the answer to why it was called that, no one can say. I never really get a straight answer when I ask the old owner. The original founder of the store, but I will say it had a pretty nice side effect, is being memorable. A lot of game stores, I feel like, suffer from well, okay. See, so when opening a business, you have a couple options, right? You want to convey exactly what you are, which could mean you're going to be boring, or you can be memorable. Are you trying to build a brand, or are you trying to get everybody in the door? Like, if you're running a gas station, it might be nice to be 7-Eleven or Shell or something, but they all kind of blend together. Like, if you're just a gas station out in the middle of nowhere, just be like, beer! My store's name is Corner Store Beer and Gas. You know what I mean? Get to the point, which is what a lot of stores choose to do. Retro game stores, you have stores called Retro Video Game Trader, Trade and Game, Game and Trade, trade gamers of gaming trades, you know, stuff like that. It's really obvious what you're doing. No one's got to guess what it is. However, all that shit blends together. Like, you won't often hear people say like, oh wow, I really love that store Retro Game Trader. And this is not a dig on any stores that are called that, because I don't know if... I'm sure there is one called that, but I'm not saying anything bad about you. But you won't really hear that as much just because you can't really remember, like, that was the name of the store. Like, it all kind of blends together, you know what I mean? Or you can go in the kind of insanity route, which is the one we've chosen, where you name yourself something that doesn't make any sense at all, but you can remember it. Pink Gorilla. Whoa, that's a weird name. I remember that shit. They had all the pink gorillas everywhere, and they had a unique look. You know what I mean? Your local store was called Game Fellas. I could remember that. That being said, we do have people who mix us up, because there's actually another place here. It's a car wash called Pink Elephant here in Seattle. That's older than us. They're like 100 years old or something. I don't know. How old are cars? They're as old as cars. Anyway, they've been around even longer. People will call us Pink Elephant sometimes. People will call us Pink Dolphin sometimes. I don't know, but yeah. When did you change it to Gorilla, though, then? I think it was about 3 years after the store opened as Pink Godzilla. About 3 years later, it changed to Pink Gorilla due to Godzilla, Toho, being really upset that we were using his name. And that wasn't my choice. I didn't do that shit. I was not involved. Draklin, thanks for the follow. And Shep2010, welcome, pals. Alright. As long as I got this open, I'm cleaning out the cartridge slot. So it reads games even better than it already does. Ask about... No. Naming a small business something unique also creates conversion, like you just did. Someone asked because of it. Our company has a unique name as well. Yeah. Oh, creates a conversation, not conversion. I was like, what is this guy talking about for a second? But yeah, you're right. So that Nintendo World Championship cartridge you were about to tell. I tell that story all the time. And people get really annoyed because I tell it too much. Mostly Eilern gets annoyed, but tell the stories, man. Pretty sure there are new viewers from yesterday like myself. Oh yeah, so did you guys want to hear about the Kelsey and I taking over the store? I did tell it yesterday, but yeah, I think there's some new people here. OG Big, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Eilern doesn't have to know, yeah. Taking over the store story is and I like that story, but I just don't want to bore your ears off, folks. I just don't care, do I? Wait, what? What are you talking about? Stim Shady, thanks for the follow. Boxcar Racer, thanks for the follow. G-Command, thanks for the follow. Welcome. You literally said the name of the store I tried to send you to in Portland, Retro Game Trader. Oh, yeah. So, see, I didn't even know that, dude. I wasn't trying to, like, dog on that particular store. I was just trying to think of a generically named store. And no offense to them, I'm sure they're a cool place, but that is a very generic name, right? And it is smart. That's how you do it, but I don't know, man. That's sorry, I'm not trying to dog on your local store, Flock, really. Any story about people you have to kick out? I have a couple, but they're really not that interesting. They all kind of are the same way, and they get depressing sometimes, you know, because it's frustrating and it's sad. All right, I'm going to grab some water and tell you guys the story of taking over the store. Stay tuned. Oh shit! This battery is bulging. I'm gonna replace this battery. I'm gonna grab a new 3DS battery and some water. Be right back. the battery might be out here, actually. Now that I think about it. Didn't I bring him here? Oh, yeah, it's literally right next to me, isn't it? Wait. Where did they go? I swear to God I had some. What the heck? Where did my batteries go? I swear I brought them out here. This is just the regular 3DS XL battery. Like, each 3DS uses a different battery. It's ridiculous. Hold on. Seriously out. I cannot believe it. I'm actually out of them. Here's something you can do, though. You can steal this guy's battery. We're gonna take his. We're gonna steal this guy's battery, assuming it's not bulging. Then we'll be good to go. We'll come back to you, buddy. I am Flex, thanks for the follow. DigiBlue, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Mr. Hawaiian Shirt Man, thanks for the follow. Welcome, new people. Have you ever 100%ed a game? Yeah, a bunch of times. Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas. I got a problem. I'm pretty sure Kelsey hated me when the Fallout 4 came out. I played that way too much. Did we get a tour yet? No, I don't think so. You guys want a tour? We can go on a tour of the store. Ah. What about 76? I played 76 and I didn't hate it. I was actually having a great time playing it with Kelsey. I built a house for us to live in. But, I mean, after she stopped playing with me, which I knew was going to happen, after just a couple days, I just stopped playing it. I didn't enjoy it without a friend to play with, so, oh well. Can you tell us about your worst customer? All my customers are awesome people. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never had a bad customer. Alright, folks. That is officially an extra $70 of value right there. Boom. Memory card back in. Just got to add a stylus and we're good to go. Of course, we're out of styluses. Well, kind of. We're out of loose styluses. We have a stylus pen set that I can open. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, he's not a customer, though, Kelsey. I don't think that guy was a customer either, Kelsey. Today's value is out of control. Whoops, hold on. Okay. Abel16, thanks for the follow. Dr. Bartek, thanks for the follow. And Philip Mart, thanks for the follow. Okay, let's add the value, and then you guys want a store tour right now? Whoa, we just hit 1,000 for the day. We just hit an even 1,000. That's amazing. Alright, gang, I'm slightly conflicted. Should we do a store tour, or should we go ahead and, should we do a store tour, or should we go, tell the story? Okay, people actually sound like they want the tour. Let's go on a store tour. There's so many new people here. I'd love to show you my store. So let's do this. Just give me 1 second to convert us. Need to go steal some money out of the register. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Follow me on this adventure, everybody. Whoops. Alright, we're gonna start outside, okay? So don't look. Don't look at the store right now, okay? No looking. No peeping. Don't look at anything yet. Hold on. Stop looking at stuff, everybody. Ooh, and I gotta pull up. There we go. Whew. Tell us the story about the store tour. There I was, Andy Lee, minding my own business, when a bunch of people on Twitch said, hey, can we get a store tour? And I said, no problemo. Let's do this. Welcome to the outside of Seattle. This is what it looks like on the streets. Amazing. All right, well, there's our store. We are in an area called the University District. That's because we're right next to the University of Washington. This is our store. We have a lot of student visitors. A lot of people come to this store from out of town. It's a great spot. Right here, this TV during the day has, I think, Dr. Mario playing right now. I say this every time, but I really got to change that. It's been Dr. Mario for too long. Over here, we just have some kind of random cute displays. There's our original plushie I made, like, I don't know, so many years ago. And then here's our newer one that just came out, which you can order on the website if you like. I put the Xbox One and Switch stuff right there, so it's like, boom, we also have new stuff, guys. Come on in. This is a Lego Mario my mom made for me. It's a completely custom set that she made. 6,000 bricks were made to make that set. There's no like instructions for them online or anything. She just completely custom made that, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, welcome inside. Yeah, here we are. Here's this kind of a crazy thing I built. It's still kind of in progress right now, but for now it's just playing retro video game commercials. Right over here we have a whole bunch of plushies. We sell through these like crazy. All of our plushies we import from Japan. They're all officially licensed. We don't sell any bootleg stuff at all. And they are all super high quality. And in Japan they make them like really, really, really nice and soft and cool. And we'll carry a lot of plushies that you can't find anywhere else. Not only because they're from Japan, but literally some of these you cannot buy in Japan because they'll be like plushies that you can only win from like a Crane Machine game or something. So you can't like go directly buy it because they don't sell them in stores. So anyway, right over here we have our Gachapon machines. Speaking of Japan, being inspired by Japan, these are super popular here. For only $1, you can get any random Pokemon, literally all the way up to like X and Y. I haven't seen any Sun and Moon guys yet, but I'm sure we'll be getting some of those soon as well. These are only $1 and you get a little figure. So we play this game whenever I do a store tour, where if you guys can guess what Pokemon comes out of this machine right now, I will gift out 5 subs, okay? And you can guess as much as you want, guess any Pokemon you want. It could be literally anybody. So get your guesses in now. I'm going to just show you a little bit more of the store and we'll come back to this. But get in your guesses. Over here, we have all of our consoles. not really. These are display boxes. Here are the actual consoles themselves. All of these are cleaned and tested. Many of them are cleaned and tested live on stream. There's evidence of my testing and hard work. And they'll also come with one official first-party controller and all the cables you need to start playing them. Anything that connects to the internet, like say an Xbox One, we make sure to update it all the way and then reformat it, wipe all the old data off so no one's personal information is out there. And also, when you take it home, you don't have to sit around and wait for the internet to do its thing. It's already updated for you. Excuse me. So yeah, we kind of have just about everything. As far as Nintendo goes, we have everything except for the Switch right now. Looks like we have all of the Xbox consoles. We have a PS1, 2, and 3. No PS4s. We have a couple PS4s right now that we're waiting. Legally, you have to wait 30 days before selling something after you buy it secondhand, so the police can just not do anything and say that they're doing something. So yeah, we just have some on hold for another week, and then they can go out for sale. Here we are, guys. Time to check to see what Pokemon comes out of this machine. Who's it gonna be? Ilorn, get ready to check, boy. Oh, whoops. Who's this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? Is this a Pokemon? Who even is that guy? Silcoon? Cascoon? Nobody guessed that. Dude, nobody guessed that. That sucks. That's a bad Pokemon to pull out. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think anybody guessed that. Feel free to check Ilorn, but I would be shocked if anybody guessed that. Right over here we have our Star Fox statue. He's kind of like a bouncer for the store. He's also really good promotion because the students love to come in and take selfies with Fox and stuff, so it kind of sort of promotes the store a little bit. So yeah, it's kind of cool. He was actually stolen from us once, a long time ago. He was sitting out on the front porch of the store, not chained up or anything. He was just sitting there, minding his own business, when he got stolen by what I assume is teenagers. Luckily, a homeless man said he found him in the bushes the next day and brought him in to sell to us. And we were like, oh, thanks a lot, dude. We just gave him some money as a reward for finding him. So now, he's chained up. He ain't going anywhere now, because he's chained up. That was for you, Ilorn, that rattle. That isn't a Pokemon. Yeah, it is. Alright, up here we have Wii U games, a couple used Switch games. Used Switch games never stick around long at all, so yeah, that's kind of what we have right now. It's a constantly shifting stock. Over here, Wii games. We also carry Japanese versions of every game. Or every console type, so we have Japanese Wii games down here and Japanese Wii U. These are definitely not very popular because the Wii and the Wii U are region locked, it's called, meaning they can only play games from their region. So you buy a Wii in America, it can only play American Wii games. It can't play the European ones, it can't play the Asian ones. So same goes for the Wii U and the Wii. So they're not as popular, but some people still like to collect for them. Teenagers, shut up. Over here we got GameCube games. This is pretty much the most popular thing right now, is the GameCube. These games sell out like crazy. It's funny I say that because I'm noticing some of the same best games are still here. They survived a whole day, a whole Saturday. Saturday's a busy day here, but somehow they didn't sell, so crazy. Over here we have some gaming magazines. Some of them are strategy guides. We got old Nintendo Powers. We also have these books. They're called boss fight books. It's kind of heavy analysis into a video game. Just one game. They'll talk about the history and the development behind it and all sorts of stuff. It's pretty cool. I guess that was kind of the same thing, isn't it? Development and history. Let's see. Do you have PlayStation 8 games? Not yet, but we will. Thanks, Sir Citizen. That's nice of you. Maybe Sacred. Maybe. I'm just happy he's back, though. Alright, so back to this. Here we have some handheld consoles. A lot of these I've fixed on stream. Pretty much almost all of these, actually. Looks like we sold a WonderSwan today. And we sold our clear GameCube controller today, I see. Looks like I need to fix some more original DMGs. Yeah. Let's see. Over here we have some pretty rare games. Earthbound, Harvest Moon, very popular ones. Looks like we sold one of the rare Super Nintendo games from yesterday. This Mario Party 3 is a not-for-resale version, which means it was most likely used in like maybe a Walmart or a GameStop or something way back in the day as like the promo demo tester item. So those ones are pretty sought after by collectors. Normally the game is like half that price or less. And you'll notice not all of these games are necessarily rare. Like, Super Smash Bros. Melee is the most common GameCube game. It's just very valuable, so we put anything more valuable or more fragile in this case here. Over here we have some of the really classic games. I'm talking Intellivision, ColecoVision, Atari, like all that really, really old stuff we put right here. You'll notice that we kind of have a unique way of displaying our games. All of these are cleaned and tested. Everything in the store is. And we also, after cleaning and testing it, we put them in these bags so that they can't get dirty or nothing weird happens to them once they're out on the floor and out for sale. And also, the bags have a couple extra purposes that are very helpful to us. So, it helps it so we do not have to put a sticker on the cartridge itself. Like, when the person goes to buy this, they can just take it out of the bag, and they have a pristine cartridge. They don't need to, they don't have any stickers or anything they have to remove on it. So it's pretty nice. Also, these act as some pretty good security. Now, I just defeated the security, but, oops, oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. But the nice thing about the bags is they make a lot of noise if you're fiddling around with them. So, for example, like, if you're picking this up, you can hear the crinkling of the bag each time. And if someone was to, like, rip this off the wall, it makes a ton of noise. And it kind of alerts the employees to go check out what's happening. So the way it works here is someone will ask us and we'll cut it off the wall for them. Here we have Famicom games. Famicom is just the Japanese version of the original Nintendo. In case you're not familiar with Famicom, I'm sure you've seen the Nintendo before. So this is what they looked like in Japan. It's the same thing. But there was a lot of games that never came to America, and a few games that never came to Japan as well. Here we have some popular ones like Legend of Zelda, Metroid over there, Metal Gear, Punch-Out. We had Kid Icarus recently. Did that sell yet? Oh no, it's still there. Kid Icarus, Kirby, the Ikari Warriors, Super Dodgeball, all sorts of good stuff. All the Marios. Saborg, PSN, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Alright, let's see. Over here we have Super Nintendo games. And you might notice on some of these cartridges, it'll say a new save battery. So these really old cartridges, actually, to retain their data, like when you're playing it, you save your game, you turn it off. To remember that data, it used a battery, and it just kept the game circuit alive via a battery. So over time, that battery will die. It usually takes like 10 years or so, and then you can't save your game anymore. So you might have tried to play like your old Pokemon Blue copy or Pokemon Red from when you were a kid, and you try to play that again, and it just, your save is gone. All your progress is gone, and it's because that battery died. So we make sure to replace all of those batteries, so whenever you buy a game from us, it's good to go for like another 10 years. Saberg PSN, thanks for the sub, and also Ethan009, thank you guys for the subs. It's really nice to you guys, thanks. Where were we? Hold on. Oh god. Thanks, Dark Karma Effect. Is there a technique for replacing the battery but keeping the current save? There is, yes, and I can show it to you. I have it in the back of the store. Let's see here. Here we have Super Famicom games. This is just the Japanese version of the Super Nintendo. A lot of these games never came to America, but this is kind of when you get into the area where they're hard to play because there's too much text. So these ones can be pretty tough. Later they get actually a little bit better with the 64, so you could get some games like Mario Kart. Mario Kart's only $20 in Japanese. In English it's like, I think it's like 50 or something, or $145. So you can save like half the money by just getting it in Japanese. Like to race, you don't need to read a word of any language to be racing. So it's a good way to save some cash if you want to play like 64 games and still collect and everything. There's like Smash Bros for only $30. What? Pog you, hey Glorious, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub. Oh yeah, and also these are good for speedrunners as well, the Japanese versions of the games. And sometimes you'll get games that never came to America, like this one, Let's Smash. Over here, we have American 64 games. These ones always sell out really quick. You'll notice the section's quite a bit smaller than the Japanese one. They're just harder to acquire and harder to keep in stock. Over here we have some Game Gear games, some of the more obscure stuff like Mega CD, Sega CD, Sega Saturn, Sega Master System, and then some Genesis. We got Sega Saturn Japanese over here. We got Dreamcast, Japanese Dreamcast as well. And even more plushies, like these Fire Emblem ones. These guys have been pretty popular. You got Roy, Marth. Wait, that's Marth. That's Ike, Lucina, and Corrin. Okay, I got it. I mix them up. Like, 3 of them look very similar, okay? And all sorts of other guys. Here we are. We also carry these import keychains that would typically be found in, like, a gachapon machine in Japan. So, like, these guys here, you buy them out of a machine in Japan, and you don't know which one you're going to get. Here, we just open them all up, so you have the chance to pick your favorites. So we have all these various Dragon Ball characters. Or like stuff from Lady Layton. We got like cute keychains. And I think this is something that our store does really well that a lot of others don't do as well. I think having Kelsey here especially really helps. We have a lot of like cute products that appeal to women more. Like you never see this kind of stuff in stores, and it kind of makes sense that it wouldn't be in like a standard retro game store. But ours is like, because it has that Japanese inspiration, it makes sense for us to carry this kind of cuter stuff like this. This is like a thing in Japan. I think it's called omikase. But basically, what happens is, in Japanese culture, when someone like travels, like even just a little bit, they go to another city, like on a business trip or something, they're semi-expected to come back with like a gift. But, you know, you don't want to be buying big gifts all the time. So what they'll do is get something cute like this that's only a couple bucks that just says, hey, I was thinking about you when I went over to Kyoto. And yeah, so that's kind of why there's so much of this kind of stuff like that. And this stuff sells all the time. We just had a bunch of students come through for an event that's kind of like an Explore Your Neighborhood event. It's called Up Your Ave. Weird name. But we're on an area called the Ave. Anyway, all these students come through, and so many of these girls come through that you can tell they just do not care about a bunch of this stuff at all. But then they see this, and they stop, and they freak out, because it's awesome. Let's see. It's omiyage. I'm sorry. What did I say? Omikase? Isn't that recommendation? Sorry, my Japanese is rusty. There's such a big market for that reason alone. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, here we are. We got a bunch of those Japanese, or the Pokemon figures here as well. We put them in a rainbow because they kind of display much better. Like, it'd be very hard to, like, organize them by generation or something. And a lot of the bigger collector's editions will be down here in this case. We just had this sitting in the back of the store. Kelly found it. I was surprised. Just this whole thing was just sitting back there. It's complete. I don't know how it ended up there. Weird. PS4, PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One games. We got all that good stuff. PSP games in box over here, including Parappa, Xbox and PS2 as well. And then we got loose disc stuff. So, excuse me. Some places, like, well, mostly GameStop, don't really differentiate whether a game is complete in its original box or if it's just a loose disc. We do. So if it's just the loose disc, it doesn't have the box to accompany it, we sell it at a lower price. So you can get some games for really cheap if you don't care about collecting the box or anything like that by picking it up just as a loose disc. Thanks, Manny8K. What's the Fallout lunchbox? It has like a bobblehead in it and like an art book and a soundtrack, I believe. The bobblehead is the big one that always goes missing. So I couldn't find anything matching Omi. It's Omiyage. It's Omiyage. I messed it up. Let's see here. So yeah, we have more loose disc, PSP games, GameCube games. Here's some Vita games as well. It's an okay stock of Vita games considering how tough Vita games seem to be to get. But yeah. Over here we got original PlayStation stuff, including, of course, Japanese PlayStation stuff over there. All the classics like Final Fantasy, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Tomb Raider, Twisted Metal, Resident Evil, Doom, I guess. I don't think of Doom when I think of PlayStation, but Metal Gear, there you go. Started to run out of ideas. Here's a very unique item that we picked up recently. Big time collector's item. This is Starlight's Fun Center. This was actually used in hospitals. It's kind of an entertainment center that they would roll around to different areas for kids to play with. So this one has a GameCube hooked up to it. And it also has a media player over here. They would play, CDs, DVDs, whatever they wanted to plug into it. But yeah, GameCube, that's the main point, and that's why this is here. It's just kind of a weird collector's item. Excuse me. Over here we got 3DS, DS games, and of course Japanese versions as well over there. You can pick up this. This is how I started first learning Japanese. My Japanese coach. It's very cool. It's good for learning the how to write. You write on your 3DS all the time, or your DS. Over here we have original Game Boy games, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, all that good stuff. Even more DS games. Some of the more desirable games are down here in the case. And then some really weird stuff like the Wonder Swan over here. Over here we have accessories as well. We carry all accessories, everything you could ever want. Pretty much have everything. I don't really know what else to say. We got it all. The more popular item recently has been the GameCube controller. Our repair guy has turned into just the repair GameCube controllers guy. That's all he's been doing ever since Smash Ultimate comes out. They sell out every single day. It's crazy. I guess we kind of have like a super low price on them too, though. And I think with that kind of concludes the store tour. I'll give you a brief look at the back room, which is kind of cool. It's a huge mess, and it's always a mess, but but yeah, here we are. Back here is kind of where the repair desk is. We got our disc resurfacer here. This thing is amazing. We got a repair desk. It's a mess, of course. Everything is a mess always. Here's a bunch of broken consoles. Yeah. Everything is constantly a mess. All of these here are empty boxes that we wait to pair with games in the future. So a fun game we like to play at conventions is I'll take a picture of all of these empty DS boxes and then go around and buy every loose DS game I can find to match those boxes. It's a whole lot of fun to see how many we can get a hold of. Back here are more of our Pink Gorilla plushies. They're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. Oh yeah, this is a stack of Wii Fit boards. It used to be a lot taller. I'd be cleaning that sort every day, complaining the whole time. But, dude, that's what I'm doing always. I'm always working to try to fix this stuff up, man. It's hard. Anyway, that concludes our tour. Sorry I was not super attentive to the chat while it was going down, but if you have any questions, pop them in now. I'll answer a couple frequently asked ones. We don't sell online, and I guess that's it. We don't sell online, and no, there's not an exception. So, the exception actually is the Twitch Shopping Network, which happens November 1st. So, tune in November 1st for probably the most unique shopping experience you'll ever see. Where were we? Do you have Pink Gorilla beanies? Yes, Shred Pirate, we do. Are they not on the website? I should update that. Mike Rue, thanks for the follow. Trogdor, thanks for the follow. Com, thanks for the follow. Sayborg PSN and Jesus121, thanks for the follow. Can you please tell the same stories you told yesterday? Sure. Bro, you got to enable more BTTV modes? I don't know how any of that stuff works. I'm not very good at Twitch. Retro Dancer, thanks for the follow. How often do you go to the gym? Dude, stop picking on me. I've been so lazy about the gym lately. Well, actually, I've just been busy, but I used to go probably 6 days a week, and now I'm down to like 4. It sucks. Wait, but it's a third... Wait, what? Not a customer in 20 minutes? Yeah, the store's closed. Boy Viking Farmer, why are you such a hater? It's crazy. You gotta chill out, dude. Tell the legend of the time-traveling rapping hobo. He's not that interesting. I was paint stripping a Pikachu. I know that sounds stupid, but it's a giant Pikachu statue, right? And I was stripping it from all the paint so we could repaint it, which I still have not done to this day. And I'm doing this out in the back alley, you know. You don't want to do it indoors. That's the airplane stripper is like really, really toxic. Like I actually breathed in too much of it once and got really, really sick. Oh, how far is my other store? My other store is only like a 10-minute drive from here. It's not far at all. What was I saying? Yeah. So just out of the blue, this guy just shows up in the alley and just starts like peeling the paint off of the Pikachu and rapping to me and talking about time travel. He was absolutely insane. And the capper to the whole experience with the guy was that he grabs like a paper towel that I had back there, grabs a ton of the airplane stripper. He's like, hey, I'm going to borrow some of this. Grabs a big glob of it and just disappears, and I literally never saw him again. This is a guy that I have seen. This store's been here like a decade, and I have seen him almost every single day. It's like you grow, even if he's kind of a crazy guy, you grow to know and see these people and grow comfortable with them. And he grabbed that paint, it's aircraft stripper, which is safe for putting onto plastics and peeling the paint off, but not destroying the plastic. So he takes a bunch of that, disappears. I assume to huff it, and I literally never see him again. He either got arrested or something, or just died. Like, maybe he huffed too much of it. That stuff is hyper toxic, dude. He might have actually died from that. No joke. That was crazy. Seriously, Kelsey, you agree, right? You see that dude every single day, or at least you used to. Maybe you don't remember, but... Is this your hobby or a business? No, we got 2 locations, yeah. No, it's the store. I guess it's become both, right? This one has a broken hinge. Let's get him out of the way. Where were we? Let's see here. What does this say? Seems to work fine, but bottom screen is pretty bad. Oh, it's scratched up. It doesn't look that bad. Let me see. Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Could fix these 64 controllers. We're pretty much out of 64 controllers right now. We only have, like... 6. Who's older, Kelsey or... I'm older. Kelsey's very young. He traveled back to the future, yeah. Please burn that DS. What, why? This one? What are you talking about? Might have missed it on the tour, but any cool special edition consoles in stock? I don't think we have any special edition consoles right now. Yeah. They come and go. Let's see. You want to fix the scratch screen one? I don't think I have any replacement parts for this particular issue. So I'm going to move on. Do you fix Joy-Cons on the joysticks on the 64 controllers? Yes, I do. Yeah. Actually, I'm about to do it right now, GM. So, be right back. I gotta grab the replacement part. One sec. Alright, I'm back. We got the replacement parts. So, I'm going to show you exactly what goes wrong when you get a loose Nintendo 64 stick. It's pretty easy to fix. Watch and learn, boys. Mad Life, thanks for the follow. Big Crack Rock, thank you for the follow. Biggest Michael and Koji Maro, thank you for the follow. Welcome, guys. Cool to see a tour of the store. You talked about how you... You talked about how to repair something, and then you showed the Nintendo. Yeah. Is Cody in demand? No, sorry. Where do you get those parts? I would say, like, we have a lot of different sources for a lot of different parts. Like, there doesn't seem to be, like, a great one for just everything. If you're looking for console capacitor, like, replacement kits, a website called Console 5 is really good for that. But for pretty much everything else, if you're just, like, you're just a guy trying to fix your one item, I would say just go to eBay. That's going to be the best way to do it. You're going to get it at the lowest price. I mean, unless you're buying, hundreds of something, that's going to be your best bet. I know it's a boring answer. I'm sorry there isn't like some secret website or something, but yeah, it works. Golden Cups, thanks for the follow, and Strike7, thanks for the follow. Who's the owner? Kelsey and I are the owners of this store. And I can tell you the story of us taking over the store if you'd like. I kind of been talking about that for a while. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to replace this stick, show you exactly how to fix the stick in your 64, and then I'll tell the story, okay? But I want to be able to explain like exactly how you do this so you can fix it yourself at home. Alright, so first up, all you need is a Phillips screwdriver to take this 64 controller apart. There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 screws holding this sucker together. That's kind of crazy, right? Like, this thing is really tight security. There you go. Do you ever talk about store finances on stream? Kelsey doesn't like me sharing them, but I still say stuff all the time. Oops. Did Kelsey have to buy in to be part of the ownership? Yeah, exactly. Oh. Alright, check this out. How about just a new stock tip after the story? No, I would never give a stock tip. I'm pretty sure I could get sued for that. What's the best eatery around the store? If you're at our International District store, our oldest store, it's been there 15 years. If you're next to there, I would go to a place called Iron Steak. I just ate there today. It's fantastic. It's kind of expensive, though. I think my meal cost $30. But I got a lot of add-ons. If you just go simple, you could probably eat there for $20. Yeah, Iron Steak is pretty good. Around here, though, I don't know. There's a ton of restaurants, but they're all just like fast food because it's students. So it's like cheap and quick. You know what I mean? Oh, Mountaineer Club. Sorry, I'm an idiot. There's a place called the Mountaineering Club. Doesn't have the best food, but it has the best view. It's on top of this hotel over here, and you get a great view of the city, and you can walk around. It's a rooftop bar and restaurant. It's awesome. I love it. Let's see. Is that an OEM controller? It is. Alright, so once you've taken apart your controller and you want to replace the stick, right? That's why we're here. You want to take out the stick, take out the screw from the stick, and the stick actually comes out in 2 separate pieces. Here you go. Alright, and now you're going to see a bunch of dust. Now that used to be plastic that we needed to make the stick work and not be so tight, or not be so loose, rather. Excuse me. Now we need to replace it. So the way this works actually is your stick, right? When you move it, you're actually moving these 2 gears that cross like this. So you have a stick that goes into the middle of it, and when you turn your stick to the left, it turns this gear, which then turns a gear here connected to this circuit board that then sends the signal to your controller, right? So basically what happens is, over time, this stick gets really like worn out. I'll show you here. Here's what it should look like. See how it's really straight? And then this is what it looks like. See how it's kind of bent in the middle? So all that plastic just gets worn out over time. So we just put a new gear inside, and that fixes it. That's all there is to it. I'm going to put a new gear on both of them. And then the other little bit, if you want to be really extra cool guy about it, I'll show you. You can also use precision lube, and this sucker will work like amazing. How do you know all this? I don't know. I've been doing this forever. Yeah, isn't that crazy, Duped? The stick is like super mechanical. It's weird. Lubed it up. The only lube I'll ever need. Yeah, Funky Brunch, you and me, bro. What kind of lube is this? KY. Oh, no, sorry. This is Radio Shack Needle Tip Precision Lubricant. You don't need a lot of it, so this one's lasted me a pretty long time. Alright, putting it back together is a little bit annoying, but... Go. Alright. You put it back together just like so. And you really gotta kind of work it in. Oh, that feels good. I'm getting lube everywhere though. Alright, let's go ahead and screw it back together and oops. Do you carry a lot of replacement parts? Yeah, I have a big stock of replacement parts in the back. We don't really carry them out available for sale, but, you know, people will ask, and I'll be like, yeah, I guess I got a part for you, why not? OG Butter, thanks for the follow, welcome. My hands are all lubey now. Let's see. Hot tip, if you ever need, love a flight sim throttle... Okay, thanks. If I ever need that one specific weird thing, sure. What? Would KY Jelly work, though? I'm not sure. Darn, it's not quite right. I need to work it in a little bit more. One sec. Selling repair parts inside. Man, I wish the store was near me. Heh. I'm it. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub. Welcome, pal. The heck you doing, mate? Hey, Secret Potato. I am fixing a Nintendo 64 stick that's gone bad. What are you doing? No, I never stream during business hours. I think customers wouldn't appreciate that very much. Honestly, it just needs to be worked in more. Hold on a sec. Don Juan, the number one. Thank you for the follow, pal. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to say that. Needs to be worked in more. I didn't mean anything by that, guys. Now, the screws aren't too tight. Does retro gaming shops like yours make decent money, or is it just more of a passion? Ours is doing very well. I don't think all of them are. They close all the time. Like, Kelsey and I are in a group with other retro video game store owners, and some of them are doing quite well, but a lot of them are, like, talking about struggle. I don't know. I guess that's any business, I suppose, but no, we're doing very well. Other places, I don't know, not so much. It really depends on your area, you know. We're kind of lucky to be in a place like Seattle, where it's a very nerdy city. We're also not lucky to be in Seattle, sorry, because everything is super expensive here. Let's see here. What's the blue cleaner? That would be Windex. There we go. Feel like you're underwater. I get that feeling too, man. Every time. It gets me. Good night, Alex. Have a good one, man. Somic, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome, dude. You ever thought about running fighting game tournaments in the store? I did a long time ago. It didn't help at all. It was just a waste of time and money. Yeah, I won't do that again. How has Twitch and YouTube helped the business? It's helped quite a bit. Twitch has kind of opened us up to more online sales, where we typically do not sell online at all. And it's a lot of people have been really cool and bought like store T-shirts and plushies and stuff like that. And then as for YouTube, people come in all the time because they've seen us on YouTube. It's kind of crazy. People come in and mention seeing Kelsey or Metal Jesus or whatever. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. Alright, that's much better now. We got it. All fixed up now. Panther, thank you for the follow. Welcome. You don't sell online? Shut up, Lance. Alright, we're all good with this stick now. Let's go ahead and pop this stick in, and we are good to go. That's another little bit of value. Came by a few years ago to buy a DS Lite charger. Easy in and out experience. Thanks, Tristan. I'm glad you had a good time. That's one thing that drives me personally crazy, and I always like kind of implant that in the employee's head, is things to be aware of, things that piss me off, because like I'm a kind of guy who doesn't get upset by like big things, right? Like very worldly, big picture things, I'm like whatever. But very small things in the store will drive me crazy. So, for example, I don't like going to a place like Best Buy or GameStop because they have all these, like, insane... Like, you cannot go into one of these stores and just go buy a charger and leave, like Tristan just said. You go into a Best Buy, you just want to buy an HDMI cable, and surprise! It's $70, and you're like, well... That's a lot of money, but I need this HDMI cable now. I guess I'll pay this outrageous fee. It should be $5, but okay. Thank you, Best Buy. At least you have it. So it wasn't enough that you were buying an item at an overpriced value, right? That's not good enough. No, you get into the line, and they go, "How you doing today, sir?" And I go, "All right, this is too many questions already." Next, they go, "Would you like to sign up for Best Buy Rewards Club?" No, let's switch to the GameStop example. "Would you like to sign up for the Power Up Rewards Super Ultimate Package Reward Card?" And I'm like, "Nah, not really." And they'll be like, okay, that's cool, man. But for sure, though, you're going to want insurance on that HDMI cable, right? You got to have insurance. Let me sign you up for the insurance package. And you're like, no, I'm good. And I go, okay. Fuck, what are the other questions I always ask you? Would you like a receipt? Did you find everything today? Did you You find everything you're looking for? You want to sign up for a pre-order? Can I get you a bag? A bag on your way out, sir. A fine bag for you. Can you please make sure to fill out this survey on the receipt? They'll ask you, like, all this shit, and it just makes, like, the whole checkout experience just absolutely miserable. It's like, I just want to fucking leave, dude. Why, what is up with the literal 20 questions? Just let me go, dude. You know what I mean? Does that not drive you crazy? I think so too, Jack. And you reply, if you don't back up, you're gonna need insurance on your Okay. No, I don't want to threaten anyone, actually. Don't follow Gixer's funny advice. The bag question is important in California because some stores charge for bags. Yeah. That's why you stopped going to Best Buy. Yeah, I know, Yabo. It's always terrible. I hate when that happens. Right? I sleep late. Appropriate name. We're just bitter in our old age. Yeah, maybe. But does that not bug you guys? No, yeah, I'm not. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me make a thing perfectly clear. I'm not shitting on the employees. They're required to ask these insane amount of questions because you have all these like out of touch CEOs that are just like, what can we do to make more money or make it look like we're doing things? Oh yes, let's cause more problems. Like, none of these guys are working in the store knowing what it's like and knowing what customers like, and that's why you get all this like ridiculous shit. I remember Best Buy told me I needed insurance on Smash on Wii. They said it was because the laser would read the disc extra hard because it was dual layer. Huh. I don't know about that one. I think at that point you take it up with Nintendo, right? Let's see here. No one asked you anything. Oh my god, Home Depot's the worst. At least they have an app for that, at least. Isn't Best Buy commission-based? I don't think it is. I've bought a bunch of stuff. Wait, I work for Best Buy, and a lot of the things they do come from customer complaints, and unfortunately the only ones who fill out surveys are 40 and up, and we get a bad rap. Bacon strips. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to shit on you, bro. I was talking about GameStop. I switched it from GameStop. Anyone work at GameStop? What's the most valuable item in your store? Right now, it's Star Fox Super Weekend. It's $1,000. You work at GameStop. Don Ib, stop asking me so many questions. Alright, Don? You can ask in the stream, but if I go to your store, I want you to shut up and sell me the thing, okay? I did not sell Star Fox Super Weekend. That's going to sell tomorrow. Oh, it's on hold because the guy's coming in to pick it up tomorrow. Alright, we finally got this stick. That took a really long time because I was telling stories and dicking around. Come to my store. I think you'll have a good time. I'm good. I only go to one store, and it's my own, and I don't do anything else on Earth except for this. What kind of store is this? Hey, pal, this is a video game store. We even have retro games, like the 64. Kilo Ren 2, thanks for the follow, and also Burger1321, thanks for the follow. Welcome, dude. That stick replacement took absolutely forever. Have you ever had anyone famous come into the store? Yeah, dude. What's his name? Macklemore. Macklemore came into the store. He's very famous in Seattle. Well, he's very famous everywhere, but he's especially famous in Seattle. Because he's from here. And he lives here still. 301, 321. Skrilly, thanks for the follow. Jennifer Jane, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Also the kids from Stranger Things. That's right, yeah. Did he pop some tags? He bought his daughter a My Little Pony plush and moved on. Sorry, Rosie. Nope. What's the Super Weekend one? Jack, the Super Weekend thing is a competition cartridge. Yeah, it was crazy. Do you hate games after owning a store? No, not really. I guess kind of, a little bit. So I've just gotten sick of AAA games, I think. You know what I mean? Like, I used to buy, like, every Call of Duty, every Far Cry, every Assassin's Creed, all that shit. And now I fucking hate them. not like hate, but I just can't play through them. I just get so bored. I was just updating the value counter. Do you sell Metal Jesus plushies? I would if they existed, but I don't think they do. Hey, Steph Muffin, nice to see you. You sell anything PC adapters for classic controllers? Nope. Whew. All right, where were we? I'm spacing out again. Oh yeah, I was gonna fix this other stick and tell you guys the story of Kelsey and I buying the store. Is it really 140 already? Wow. Wild. All right, folks. Does anyone still want to hear that story? That was like 20 minutes ago that I... Do you have any hobbies outside of the store? Nope. I don't do anything, man. AAA games are now designed to be subconsciously engaging, but not actually fun. Yeah, man, that's exactly the feeling I get from it. You know, I was playing the new Assassin's Creed, which people seem to like. Odyssey, right? That's what it's called? Or is that Super Mario? But yeah, I was playing the Greek... Assassin's Creed, and I was like, well, I guess I kind of like this. I'm accomplishing tiny stuff all the time, so that's cool, but overall, I'm really getting nothing out of this experience, so I just gave up. Does Kelsey ever work late too? No, she doesn't work. Alright, so here we are, folks. There I was. Wait, you keep... Yeah, I know. I need to quit playing grindy games. So here's the story. Yeah, Devil May Cry 5 was awesome. Yes, I played through that. I loved it. It was short, but I loved it. No complaints. Oh yeah, the store's closed right now, guys. The store's closed. That's why you're not going to see any customers, because it's 2 a.m. right now. The store is closed. Anyway, so there I was. This is the story of Kelsey and I buying the store. Okay, guys? Okay? Finally. Sorry. Thanks for your patience. There I was, minding somebody else's business. I was a manager at the store. I think at this point I'd been working for like maybe 7 years or so at the store. I have no idea. I really lose track of time here. But yeah, I've been working there for way too long. Like forever, dude. Forever. And at this point in the store's history, the store was not doing very good. The old owner had been very hands-off for some time. So hands-off, in fact, that we weren't really stocking anything. We used to order new games. You know, customers like new games because they're cool. They're cool new games. But we'd never order any of those. And I sort of get that. They're not very profitable. So I sort of get that strategy. Not all retro game stores order new games. Also, more curiously, we stopped ordering things like AV cables, chargers, basic controllers. We stopped ordering everything. The business had turned into kind of a slot machine where it was just whatever came through the door was what was for sale. No additional work was being done to make a place people wanted to go. It was just kind of coasting along with no direction. It was very depressing. It had gotten so bad. Can you imagine going into a store, by the way, and you're just looking for like a 3DS charger, and they don't have it? Why are you even there? Why? What is the purpose of you? You know what I mean? how on earth do you not have a 3DS charger? It had gotten so bad. This was Kelsey's idea. We started taking like broken stuff and selling it on eBay, and then using that money to buy chargers. It's not that the store didn't have any money, but we didn't have access to like any credit cards or anything because, you know, we didn't own the store at that time. We were just managers. So, but we did have access to the PayPal account. So Kelsey would sell stuff that was like broken on eBay, get money into the PayPal account, and then use it to buy chargers. I remember one time she had saved up like $500 or something was all, and we were all excited to get a restock of chargers. Like I feel like we're talking about the first world version of just like starving to death. You know what I mean? We're just so starving for basic supplies. So yeah, we got like $500 in there, and then the owner found out we had money in there and took it all out. I was like, fuck! We worked so hard! Anyway. So it had gotten really, really, really bad at that point, right? And then just kind of out of the blue, the owner calls me up over at the Bellevue location. Yeah, I did buy the store from the original owner. Yes, Jack Frags. Yes. The old owner calls me up and says, "Hey, you know, I'm getting too old for this shit, Riggs. I think we gotta go, man. Like, I'm done with this. If you want to buy it, I will happily sell it to you, sir, under one condition. I need you to keep it going. If you do not want to keep it going, I will just liquidate it right now." Was the original owner a scumbag? No, definitely not. No. He's a very odd guy, that's for sure. He's a strange guy. Unique guy. Yeah, definitely not a scumbag or anything like that. Never did anything underhanded or anything like that. He just very neglectful. It was weird. An eccentric, yeah. So anyway, he kind of propositions this to me. He's like, "Hey man, if you don't want to buy it from me, and by the way, I need you to buy it from me within the next like 3 months. Because I can't do PAX," he says. He's like, "I can't take one more convention," which I thought was weird because he never really worked at the conventions. Like, he would show up and everyone else would be working and he would be there, but he wasn't really like working. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know what his problem was with that. Maybe he didn't want to put in the investment, but I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, he wanted to move on. I get it. He'd been doing it forever. Oh my goodness, look at this. And also at this point, the guy is he's a lawyer, and also still owns a marijuana store. So he's got other stuff going on, you know. He doesn't need to concern himself with such nerdery. And anyway, so right away, didn't require much thinking. I was like, yes, all right, I'll take it. Now, how are we going to come up with the money? Now, the first thing was we were able to get it at a lower price. You see, the price he was offering, I thought was completely fair. Considering what he had. Like, he had so much potential to turn this into a very profitable business, which Kelsey and I promptly did after taking over. But, yeah, he just was, like, squandering it, you know? Just letting the business die. It was ridiculous. And I knew that, so what he asked me to pay, I was like, all right, that's completely reasonable, honestly, like, looking at the inventory and everything. But Kelsey goes, I don't think so, son. And was able to talk him down multiple tens of thousands of dollars. Because, you know, she brought up the very true fact that he just kind of let the goodwill get destroyed on the store. Like, you know, going into the store and not having a charger is something people remember. Like, yeah, you know, like, you gave us a bad name for, like, a whole year. You know, you made us look like shit for a whole year. That's gonna take time to recover, man. But you couldn't do much with it. I mean, she did great, but you can't do too much with it because it's like, you could be complete trash, but at least people knowing you exist is still worth a lot of money, plus all the inventory, etc. So, yeah. Where was I? That's why she doesn't work late. She saves the big bucks. Yeah. Anyway, where was I? So next question: how do we come up with the money? I have sort of money, not enough to pay for it, but I have some money. Kelsey has some money. She has savings, but we need more. So we go to a bank and we say, all right, we're looking for a loan. We'd like to buy this business. And they go, well, really, we like it when a person's owned their business for 2 years already. And I go, well, we haven't owned it for 2 years, but we have, at that point, I think like 10 years of business history. We have, what else do we have? We've been operating it for a bunch of years. I don't really see any reason why you couldn't give us this very low amount of money. I just bought a new car and got a loan for it for more money, and it was less of a pain in the ass than dealing with these idiots at the bank. It was ridiculous. It seriously took minutes as opposed to all the stupid bullcrap we had to deal with the bank. It was ridiculous. Anyway, sorry. That place was the worst. Like, the guy we were dealing with just disappeared to Mexico, and we never heard from him again. Anyway. But, turns out, we didn't need any of the bank's money. I got a bunch of dummies' money. I got stock market money. Rewind back in time quite a bit. We're on the precipice of the Wii U's failure. My God, the Wii U is selling terribly. Nintendo's gonna go out of business. It's selling so bad. Can you believe it? Can you believe how bad the Wii U's doing? What a piece of garbage. Nintendo, yeah, those guys that own Mario, that guy who's more famous than anything else on the planet, yeah, those guys are going out of business tomorrow. The Wii U's not doing so good. They're fucked. Nothing they could possibly do. Their next console? What next console? They're done. They're done. The Wii U is so terrible. Can you believe it, guys? Obviously, I'm being sarcastic. Wii U isn't doing so hot. Stock price plummets. Nintendo says, hey guys, we're thinking about mobile games. Stock price erupts. Next thing you know, a couple years later, a hot new game called Pokemon Go comes out. And my God, did the stock price erupt. At this point, I had poured pretty much every penny I had ever made in my life into Nintendo stock because it was insanely low. It was stupidly low. They had their stock value, their market capitalization was less than the money they had in the bank. People thought the value of this company is less than the actual cash this company has. Forget about their goodwill. Forget about all the inventory they own. Forget about everything. They are worth less than the physical cash they have in the bank. What the fuck was anyone thinking? I think people just were not paying attention. It was absolutely ridiculous. It was so stupid. It was the dumbest thing I'd ever seen. Anyway. I don't claim to be like any kind of like guru on these matters, but just looking at that, I was like, what am I missing? What am I missing? I couldn't understand why it was the way it was. And it was just stupid. So anyway, of course, the stock price fucking erupts because not only is this hot new game Pokemon Go selling like crazy, it's the biggest app of all time. It's breaking all these fucking records. Everybody's playing it. Not only that, but now people are noticing, oh, wait a minute. Everyone's been overlooking this stock forever. What the hell? So I think that combination of things really made it erupt. Only one problem, though. Turns out Nintendo doesn't really make any money on Pokemon Go. You see, Pokemon Go is owned by a little company called Google for the most part. You got your Pokemon company that's owned by Nintendo. You got Niantic, which developed Pokemon Go and gets the majority of the money for the game. And then you got Google that owns Niantic. It's a very complicated, not really, it's a little bit of a web of levels before any of that money goes back to Nintendo. And sure enough, Nintendo puts out on the second day of their stock price erupting, they put out a letter, like an official, like filed with the SEC letter for everybody that says, hey guys, just by the way, we're not going to see a whole lot of money from this. We appreciate your enthusiasm, but chill out. You know what I mean? It's not often a company has to say, hey, wait a minute, guys, like, you guys are being a little stupid. Yeah, so the high demand caused the price to go to insane levels. I sold it and said, all right, that's how I pay for the store. And don't hear me wrong here, I did not single-handedly pay for the store. Kelsey pitched in half, absolutely. It just made life a whole hell of a lot easier. Yeah. It's obvious to say it for a fact, but at the time, things at Nintendo was uncertain. No, it's not, actually. So if you just think about this, all right? Like I said, they had more money in the bank than the stock's price was worth, right? Like, literally, at that point, if you had infinity money, you could have purchased the entire company and then looked at your bank account and came out profitable. That's what I'm saying. Plus, then you own all this other cool shit. But that isn't even accounting for things like goodwill, like the license to own Kirby. That alone is worth a lot of money. How much is Mario worth? Seems to be a pretty popular guy. You just sell Mario t-shirts the rest of your life, and you probably get along just fine. Anyway. How much was a share when you sold it? I forget, but when I bought the shares, they were like $10. It was crazy. I think people just weren't paying attention to him. It was really crazy. But I don't know. I think it's absolutely ridiculous to assume that Nintendo, which had just made the best-selling console of all time except the PS2, the Wii is the second best-selling console of all time. They then step over to the Wii U, do very poorly, and everyone's like, okay, that's the end of them. You know what I mean? Stock market sounds interesting but confusing. Yeah, it is. Anyway, oh yeah, shit, I gotta get back to work. Thank you, baby, show me. Yes, sorry. I was being a very slow worker. I just get very enthusiastic about my stories. There's one company in all of gaming that I have faith in, it would be Nintendo. The only game company that understands those. Yeah. Are you and Kelsey dating? Yes, we're getting married in 2 weeks. Yes. Why are you all capsing me? I'm sorry if I missed you. Yes. How'd you start up Go? What? Did you do through... I just explained it! Sorry, Game Buffet. I'll have to tell you another time, I guess. Because I literally just finished telling the story. And maybe that was the point of your comment, because it is funny. But, oh my gosh. That's funny, Game Buffet. What was I saying? Is this GameStop? Hey, Funky Brunch, welcome, pal. You legit just got here? Oh, that's funny. I literally just explained everything in probably like a 20-minute story. So rewind a little bit and you'll hear it all. Are you guys accepting wedding gifts? Not from you. No, I did. Sorry, that sounded really dickish. I didn't mean it like that. But no, just from friends and family. We're not accepting just. We don't need like wedding gifts. Like, I don't even know what to have it. Like, Kelsey apparently filled out, like, a wedding gift registry. I wasn't a part of that. I don't know what we need. She probably picked out some stupid crap, like plates and shit. Probably some throw pillows. Our whole house is going to be filled with throw pillows by the end of the wedding. But yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, probably some plates or some crap. A wash. No, we have a washing machine. Illuminicus. Illum. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Cootie Cree, thanks for the follow. Smoked Good, thanks for the follow. Darth and Dot Hack Sign and Lil Dilly and Tater Base, thank you guys for the follow. Oh, and also Relowald, thanks for the follow. Welcome, guys. Oh, thanks, GM. Yeah, I think Kelsey put donating to her foundation as the as our wedding gift. Marriage is a scam. Don't do it. Uh-oh. This guy's making some good points, Kels. Should we call it off? Is there a link to the music playlist? No, I'm sorry. It's just YouTube autoplay, dude. That's the strategy. Just look up, like, Tetris Game Boy, and it will just start giving you a bunch of recommendations that are like, yo, here's Tetris. Here's the Pictionary soundtrack. I don't know. Yeah, this is the Tetris theme if you're looking for it, though. Yeah, dude, I totally agree, dumbassy. I feel weird calling you a dumbass and saying I agree with you at the same time, but yeah, dude, 100%. Oh, what? You think I'm being dumb too? No, really, they, No, really, I mean, obviously, like, they don't teach you, like, bad stuff, right? But I feel like they kind of, I don't know. It's kind of like it's like a, never mind. I don't want to, like, argue with people and stuff. It doesn't matter. I'm just dumb. Don't listen to me. The Big-Chested Woman. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. And, yeah. Hey. Are you into cars or motorcycles? Yeah, kind of. I'd like to be into motorcycles. I don't know anything about them, though. Oh, okay. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm confused, Kelsey. But anyway. Griffin Acuna, thanks for the sub with Twitch Prime. Oh my gosh. Finish the controller. I know, seriously. I'm being so slow. I apologize, guys. Let's get back to work. Did Macklemore come into the store while you owned it? Or yeah, well, I owned it, yeah. I didn't want to bug him, but one of my customers bugged him. One of my customers asked for a selfie with him, and he, like, reluctantly... I mean, this is, like, the right move, I would think, from what's it called? From Macklemore, but he's like, man, I'm with my kid. Like, he just sounded like disappointed. You know what I mean? What else can you do? You're not gonna, like, erupt at a fan and just be like, hey, you fucking asshole, I'm with my kid here. He's like, man, I'm with my kid. And he did his picture, and then the guy left. Who's Macklemore? He's a very famous singer, rapper. Let's see here. Yo, thanks for the sub, right? Wait, what? Why'd we ban Dumbassy? Why? What happened? I missed the whole thing, I think. You play Smash Ultimate? Yeah, man. My favorites are Pit and Banjo-Kazooie, but I'm not very good at the game, so I feel weird saying anybody's my main, right? Macklemore's thrift shop is secretly about my store, yeah. No, I think it's about Goodwill. Alright. I completely missed it. Whenever people are arguing, I just, like, I tune it out, I guess. I don't know. I visually tune it out. All right, what do we got here? Works, but left stick needs to be replaced or get reset. It gets stuck. Oh yeah, look at that. Sure enough. What do you know? This should be an easy fix. Oh. Ooh. Okay, we got $25 more of value there.